Okay, last lecture for the week, guys. Adverb clauses. Adverb clauses are dependent clauses that almost exclusively describe the verb in the other part of the sentence, in the independent clause. The whole adverb clause almost always describes the verb in the main part of the sentence, the part that can stand alone. Adverb clauses always start with words called subordinating conjunctions. There are a whole bunch of these, between 20 and 30 if I'm not mistaken. The chart is on page 203 of your book, so please refer to that chart. Next slide. These subordinating conjunctions, as well as adverb clauses as a whole, answer general adverb questions, such as when, where, how, and why. So the subordinating conjunctions answer when, where, how, and why, and the whole adverb clauses answer questions like when, where, how, and why. Here are two examples sentences, and then we'll be done for today and the week. He did the job as though he had done it many times before. Okay, your dependent adverbial clause is as though he had done it many times before. Your subordinating conjunction that makes that clause dependent and starts that clause is the words as though. Okay? Tells why, not why, but how, in what manner did he do the job, as though he had done it many times before. Okay, and you can see that that indeed is a clause. It has the subject he and had done is your verb. And then your last adverbial dependent clause example, when you are done, will you help me? Okay. You is the subject, are is the verb in the dependent clause, when you are done. When is the subordinating conjunction, making that clause dependent and linking it to the verb in the sentence, will help. Okay. When will you help me? When you are done. Okay. Describes will help. And I didn't mention this specifically in the sentence above in the blue, but as though he had done it many times before does indeed describe the verb in the independent clause, which is the word did. He did it how? As though he had done it many times before. Okay? Any questions as always? Don't hesitate to contact me. Have a great day and a wonderful weekend. All right, last slide on this. So elliptical adverb clauses. Elliptical adverb clauses leave out words that should be in the clause, okay? Probably, most likely, it will be your subject. It might be a helping verb as well, as we see in this sentence. It is not like with the adjective clause where we leave out the signal word. Your subordinating conjunction will still be there in an elliptical adverb clause, but your subject will likely be gone and possibly your verb or part of your verb. Okay, so look at this. When knocking on the front door, we saw someone run out the back. Okay, when who was knocking on the front door? That it doesn't really look like, it looks more like a participial phrase than it does a clause, right? But you can assume, you can by context tell who's knocking. You can put those words in there just by context. When we were knocking, okay? Also, if you have an elliptical adverb clause, the implied subject that's left out will be the same as the subject that is stated of the independent clause, okay? When we were knocking on the front door, we saw someone run out the back. Have an awesome day.